We're going to talk about the effects of apple cider vinegar on your body when you use this product every day. So did you know that apple cider vinegar has several benefits for your health? Can you imagine if you could lower your blood sugar and better control your cholesterol with this natural product? But is apple cider vinegar really as good as people say? Is it truly everything that people claim on the internet? Or is it just another gimmick, another hoax to deceive you? Well, all these questions will be answered about apple cider vinegar, which is a home remedy that has been used for centuries. And even though we have few scientific studies proving the effects of apple cider vinegar, largely because it's not profitable to conduct scientific research on a product that cannot be patented, and therefore there is no investment in studying it. Despite the fact that it may have therapeutic properties, it's unlikely that we'll have hundreds or thousands of scientific studies aiming to prove the benefits of apple cider vinegar, which is produced by exposing macerated apples to yeasts that ferment the sugar present in the apples, transforming it into alcohol. Then, once this sugar is transformed into alcohol, bacteria are added that will convert this alcohol into acetic acid, which is the main active compound, not only in apple cider vinegar, but in all other types of vinegar as well. So apple cider vinegar, folks, is nothing more than fermented apple juice. Now, I'm going to discuss the 9 main benefits of apple cider vinegar that I've compiled. But first, I'd like you to tell me from which part of Brazil or the world you're watching me right now. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, but I'm currently in Foz do Iguaçu, in the far west of Parana. Yes, the far west of Parana, on the border with Argentina and also with Paraguay. And you, where are you? Are you in Rio de Janeiro? Are you in the northeast? Are you here in the southern region? Are you here in Foz do Iguaçu like me? Let me know in the comments. Write down which part of the world you're watching from now, and also tell me if you do or don't take apple cider vinegar. I particularly enjoy drinking apple cider vinegar every day, at least when I don't forget first thing in the morning before starting my activities. So, not only do I recommend apple cider vinegar, but I also practice this habit in my own life. Now let's move on. The 9th benefit of apple cider vinegar is that it has anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties which can help prevent chronic non-communicable diseases. I know there are people on the internet who say that apple cider vinegar, being anti-inflammatory, is an excellent option for treating chronic pain. However, folks, we don't have scientific studies that prove the effect of apple cider vinegar in treating joint pain, for example. So I can't come here and tell you that apple cider vinegar will be the solution to your back pain, because I don't have enough information to make that claim. I can't say that to you with certainty. Now, what I can say is that it is antioxidant and anti-inflammatory, and for this reason, it may reduce your risk of various diseases like high blood pressure and diabetes, and it may help control your cholesterol levels, which we'll discuss in a moment. So let's stick to what we know with more certainty, based on existing scientific studies. Agreed? Our 8th benefit is the prevention and treatment of iron deficiency anemia. Iron deficiency anemia is a type of anemia that affects people who do not have an adequate amount of iron in their body, either due to an underlying disease or a nutritional deficiency of this mineral. So why does apple cider vinegar help in this regard? Because it enhances the absorption of iron by the intestine, similar to how vitamin C works. So, for this reason, apple cider vinegar can help combat iron deficiency anemia. It does contain some iron, but not in a very large quantity. The 7th benefit is that it can provide more energy to your muscles. Studies conducted on animals have shown that apple cider vinegar has great potential to aid in the recovery process from muscle fatigue. This occurs because, in these studies, apple cider vinegar contributed to the conversion of carbohydrates into energy, which obviously helps in the recovery of the muscles in your body. The 6th benefit of apple cider vinegar, which is also new to me as I was researching and writing the script for this video, is quite interesting. To share with you, I discovered that apple cider vinegar can be used for those who have a lot of itching after an insect or mosquito bite. For this purpose, according to the source I found, you add 2 cups of apple cider vinegar to a bathtub and the person soaks in it. In theory, this would help to better control the itching thanks to the anti-inflammatory properties of apple cider vinegar. Now, before I reveal the 5th benefit of apple cider vinegar, I want to ask you to like this video. And why do I ask for likes? Why do I ask you to like this video, to give it a thumbs up? Because when you leave a thumbs up, it causes YouTube to share this content with other people. So when you like the video, you'll help someone else, just like you're doing now, discover this content and also learn about the benefits of apple cider vinegar, which is something very accessible that we can find anywhere, which doesn't have many side effects and can indeed have a great benefit for your life, as you'll see in the next benefits I've listed here, which are really the most interesting and important ones for your health. So our 5th benefit, now that you've hit the like button, is that it's a natural antiseptic. It has antimicrobial and antibacterial properties and has been used as a preservative for a very long time. Back in ancient Greece, Hippocrates was using it more than 2,000 years ago to clean wounds and prevent infections. So because of this, vinegar, not just apple cider vinegar, but vinegar in general, can even be used for household cleaning with the added advantage of being biodegradable. For example, many people, including my family, often use vinegar to wash fruits and vegetables at home. In this case, I don't use apple cider vinegar because it can often cause some color changes in the vegetable. Instead, you can use alcohol vinegar, rice vinegar, or basically any white vinegar that doesn't risk darkening the vegetable. The 4th benefit of apple cider vinegar, folks, is that it improves your lipid profile. It can reduce triglycerides, lower LDL, which is the bad cholesterol, and it can also increase HDL, which is the good cholesterol. What does this mean, folks? It means it will reduce the risk of atherosclerosis. Doctor, what is atherosclerosis? It's the buildup of cholesterol plaques, fat, calcium, and other residues in your arteries. But doctor, okay, all of this will accumulate in my arteries. What harm will this cause me? What's the risk? Because it's fine, it can accumulate, I'm not feeling anything, I don't have any problem with it. You know what happens? When atherosclerosis plaques accumulate in your arteries, they obstruct the flow of blood. Oh, it's all good, I have plenty of blood, veins, and arteries. The blood can just pass through any of them, right? But can it really? Do you know what diseases are caused by blocked arteries? Heart attack and stroke? So what's the point? Well, your thumbs up can actually help someone avoid or prevent a heart attack and stroke. Our 3rd benefit is that some studies have shown, although not yet proven, that apple cider vinegar may help reduce blood pressure. So far, these studies have been conducted on animals, so we can't extrapolate the results to humans. But all indications are that yes, it is capable of lowering blood pressure, especially because, folks, I'm going to get to the 1st benefit, and it has a benefit that is already, as far as we know, quite well documented. So this benefit, this 1st benefit, will indirectly help reduce blood pressure. The 2nd benefit is excellent for those who have diabetes, for those who have prediabetes, for those who are struggling with their blood sugar levels, for those who cannot maintain their blood glucose, for those who cannot keep their blood sugar at optimal levels, because apple cider vinegar increases insulin sensitivity. What is insulin sensitivity? What does it mean to be sensitive to insulin? One of the functions of insulin is to make your cells remove sugar from the bloodstream. Once they remove the sugar from the bloodstream, it won't accumulate in your blood. But when you have bad habits, when you eat very poorly, when you eat a lot of sugar, when you engage in physical activity, your pancreas releases more and more insulin, but your cells become resistant to it. The insulin reaches the cell and says, "Cell, I want you to remove the sugar from the blood." But the cell replies, "Insulin, I don't care about you. I'm not going to remove anything. You figure it out." As this insulin continues to increase, your cells keep resisting it, and your pancreas starts to function poorly because it's overloaded. Consequently, sugar begins to accumulate in your blood. So, what is the function of apple cider vinegar? It goes to the cell and says, "Cell, I understand you're resistant to insulin, but I don't care. You have to improve this sensitivity." Cell, stop being resistant to insulin, and the cell responds, "All right, apple cider vinegar, since you asked, I'll become more sensitive to this insulin. I'll allow it to interact with me, and as a result, I will remove the sugar from the blood more effectively. Also remove sugar from the bloodstream." So when we improve insulin sensitivity and reduce insulin resistance, cells are better able to capture circulating sugar in the blood. The first benefit of apple cider vinegar is that it can help with weight loss, and it does this through several mechanisms. Firstly, it promotes satiety, so it reduces your appetite, and it can also boost your metabolism. But Dr. Joao, I like the sound of apple cider vinegar and want to try it. How should I take it? Which apple cider vinegar should I choose? Which brand is good? Can I use any type of vinegar? Look, the ideal is organic unfiltered apple cider vinegar. It's crucial that it's unfiltered and also comes in glass packaging. But doctor, this vinegar is very expensive. It's 20 REAs. I can't afford to buy this 20 reais vinegar. Can I buy the apple cider vinegar that costs 5 reais? Yes, you can. But the ideal is organic unfiltered apple cider vinegar in a glass bottle. Start by taking a small amount, 5 to 10 milliliters diluted in 200 milliliters of water before meals to help reduce the glycemic index of the food, or on an empty stomach. I personally like taking it on an empty stomach. Some doctors say not to take it on an empty stomach. When I take it on an empty stomach, I don't feel anything. No gastritis, heartburn, indigestion, or burning sensation. Begin with small doses, starting with a teaspoon. The next day, if you didn't experience any side effects, increase it to a dessert spoon. If you still don't feel anything the following day, then you can take a tablespoon, which is a good dose to consume before meals or on an empty stomach to achieve and ensure the 9 benefits I just mentioned. Nothing can replace a healthy lifestyle. So if you have diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or if you want to protect yourself from cancer, heart attacks, or strokes, you need to adopt a healthy lifestyle. And unlike what I said about apple cider vinegar not working miracles, I dare say that a healthy lifestyle actually does work miracles because it's the main tool for preventing and treating diseases. You have to exercise, you have to walk, you have to do strength training, you have to do it yourself, folks. There's no, "Oh, I don't like it," or "That doesn't exist for me." You just have to do it. The pillars of a healthy lifestyle are fundamental for your health, longevity, well-being, and energy levels. So, if you want to learn how to implement the 100 best habits that have been scientifically proven to help you better control your blood pressure, diabetes, and cholesterol without medication, tests, or doctor visits, do this. Click on the first link right now. Get your longevity code now by clicking the link in the description or the pinned comment. 100 Habits to Live Past 100 Years. It's a digital book written by me, where I teach you the complete step-by-step guide on how to change your entire lifestyle to adopt the best possible habits to prevent diseases, have better health, more energy, and vitality to live many years alongside the people you love. But it's not about living many years in poor health, bedridden with dementia. It's about living well and living happily. So click the first link in the description or the pinned comment and get your longevity code.